Alright, this is Robert with Michigan's Handyman. We're going to insulate an attic, install the baffles with blown-in fiberglass using this machine. Our other machine's being used right now. This is Gary. He's going to be the one loading this hopper, and we are going to put it all in this attic. You can see it's a little tight up here. We got Curtis down there putting baffles in. You need to insulate your attic properly so you don't lose all your heat in the winter. This attic has zero insulation in it because of a fire. As you can see, the drywall code in Michigan is R38, which is about 12 inches of insulation. So I'm going to pause the video for now. We'll start putting in these baffles, which are these things. They look like egg cartons, and they allow the air to come in from your soffits down there. Or maybe you can see better over here. You got to let the air come in where you see that daylight. That's called your soffit out there. The air needs to be able to flow through this attic. Your attic should always be almost as cold as it is outside in the winter. Otherwise your house will be hot and you'll start getting ice dams and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm Robert, Michigan's Handyman, and I'm going to pause the video for now. We'll shoot more when we got more done. Alright, so this is Robert, Michigan's Handyman, back again. Just wanted to explain something. When you have light fixtures in your attic, they give off heat. You can't just put insulation right over top of them unless you cap them off with a fire-rated system. But if they're LED lights, you don't need this. All these lights are going to be LED, so it doesn't matter. We can go right over top of them with our fiberglass insulation. This is the man, Curtis. He's the one I told you about putting in the baffles. He's doing that now. I will try to get one on video here in a second. 1 second. Alright, so here we are again. I'm going to point something out. Curtis installed this measuring tool right here. Like I said, in Michigan you want R38, which is about 13 inches.
Hey, it's seven spots over.
FYI. Alright, so these baffles is what they're called. Got to go up in the corner out to the soffit. Kurt's just laying them out, getting them ready to install in every cavity. It's a little tight, but he's going to do it. So you staple it on so the air can flow up between there. So you can look and see toward the top. You can see that it's got that big gap up in there, and that lets all the airflow from the outside of the house through the soffits up through that.
Prevents mold, so moisture.
Yeah, your attic doesn't mold, and it holds in all the heat
without filling up your soffit vents full of insulation as well.
Yeah, so that means no ice dams. The most important thing you can do when insulating your attic is install these baffles. Alright, so when we're blowing the insulation, this modular home or attic has this walkway, plywood down here, so that you can walk on it, without crawling across these boards like this. Well, you don't want to really blow insulation on top of it because it won't do no good. So what you have to do is you have to blow it underneath there, so you get the R value so that, it's well insulated.
You just blow on top, you're losing an R19 value because you got 2x6.
Right.
So if you're just blow on top, you're just blowing an R19 compared to blowing an R38 value like we're supposed to. And this is for storage for the most part, but it is what it is.
So next time we come to, we're going to start blowing insulation.
Okay.
the insulation expert, Mr. Curtis. Alright, so we started putting the insulation in the hopper. These little paddles down there, they twist around, they blow it all through this hose. You can see the insulation going through the hose. Just got one man feeding the hopper, and the other guy up in the attic blowing it. So, we got a lot more to blow. There's Curtis back there blowing it. You can see it's not the funnest job. He's gonna blow it up to at least an R38 value. There's our measuring stick to make sure he gets up high enough. Again, that's code in Michigan. It's gonna be a while till he makes it all the way back here to this entrance. But talk about saving money. It's a little money up front, but in the end, it'll save money. Alright, so here I am on the outside of the house. Thought I'd explain this. This overhang is called your soffit. The soffit allows air to go up into your attic. It's very important you don't block the air from getting in, and that's how we did it with those baffles we showed you. That allows the air to flow through. If you plug the area where the baffle goes through, you're going to have severe ice damming, and your attic will be hot in the winter. Shouldn't be. You need some kind of venting. Usually you have soffit vent as well as vents on the roof, and sometimes you have ridge vent. Anyway, thought I'd explain that. So here's Curtis blowing in the insulation. Like I said, when he gets down here to this deck board that you can walk on, he's going to blow it underneath. Gotta blow it underneath. A lot of guys forget to do that kind of stuff. Being sure to make sure it's thick all the way through. Same level. Not the funnest job in the world to do.
Don't get cheap on your material.
Yeah.
One and done. One time.
Yeah, nothing like crawling over top of all that to put in more because you didn't put in enough. So we make sure we do it right. If you need an estimate, give us a call at 248-506-4000. Michigan's Handyman. Insulate your attic. Like I said, we're gonna make sure we get up to the required amount of inches for Michigan, which again is R38. Just over 13 inches. Companies charge all kinds of different numbers to get there. Well, call the ones your neighbors trust. Give us a call.
Going underneath.
So see, now he's blowing it underneath to make sure. It's nice and filled with insulation underneath the deck boards here in the attic. Most attics aren't this small. This is just because this one's a modular home. They had a fire in this customer's house, so they had to remove all the insulation. As you can see, there's none in there really. There's a little bit over in the corners over there. There's no baffles needed over there because there's an overhang with a cathedral ceiling, so there's no soffit over there. Right here is where the soffit starts. That's why we started putting baffles again. On the other side of the house, they'll have baffles all the way down because there's a overhang all the way down. Fun, fun, fun. We offer free estimates. All you have to do is give us a call. We'll give you a roundabout price right over the phone as to how much we think it'll cost based on your square footage. And if need be, when we come out, we'll actually measure, use some tools to figure out just how many square foot you have. But a lot of guys will do this installation and they won't put in these baffles, which is actually doing yourself an injustice. Those are the most important thing about this attic, is them baffles. They gotta let the air flow from the outside. You don't want mold in your attic, trust us. I've seen it many times. Make sure you hire a reputable company too to do your job. This video may help, you know, teach you what they should be doing and shouldn't be doing. There we are. It's a little dusty. It's blowing all the insulation in underneath this deck board. The way it fills it all up, you can see it popping out over there. Definitely we're going to make sure we get that R38 value. Yeah, since he's getting so close, I'm going to get down. But if you need some estimate, you need an estimate on some insulation, give us a call. This is how we do it.
One in insulation.
Alright, this here's going to be the last video I shoot until we leave. This attic had 0 insulation. We're supposed to bring it up to R38. We brought some extra. So we have brought this one up to R49. R38's about 13 inches. This particular attic, we just happened to have enough, and since we're up here shooting it, we just shot it. We got R49, Michigan's Handyman, 248-506-4000. Give us a call for all your installation needs. Or you can visit our website at michiganshandyman.com. Give us a call.